Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, we're going to take a look at the person coming towards you or your next romantic partner. We're going to get as much information and advice from Spirit as possible. Now, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thank you so much for all your love and support. It means so much to me. Now, your opposite sign, Cancer, had some interesting kind of earth energy coming through that reminded me or was reminiscent of Capricorn. So if you have Cancer in your chart or you're dealing with one, you might want to check out that reading. It was pretty spectacular. All right, let's go ahead and see what's happening for my dearest Capricorns in love and romance. So who is this person coming towards you? So we've got the Elder. Okay, so this is definitely a nod to Australia. So they could be in Australia, from Australia, have roots there. I also love that this person has a bit of a wandering spirit. You know, the Aborigines are known for, for moving around, for traveling. So I'm not saying that your person is necessarily transient, but there's somebody who's definitely explored the world, or your country, or they like to move to different places, probably receiving activations as they go. This person could be a little bit older than you, is what I'm getting. They may also really enjoy the color red. Okay, so either they have, they like to wear red clothes or they have a red car is what I'm seeing. Now we see animal guardian. So this is somebody who I feel loves and protects animals. They may work in, animal rescue, or maybe they just have a few pets, or, it doesn't have to be a few. It could be one or two. I'm seeing cats. I'm seeing birds. I love that little baby deer she's got there as well. So they could live where there's a lot of deer around in their neighborhood or in the forest. This is somebody who's very grounded and very attached to Mother Nature is what I'm saying. Not attached, but very connected with Mother Nature. This is somebody who's calm. I feel you're going to be very drawn to this person's eyes, that they're going to have very kind eyes. And there's something about their smile that is just going to get you, And we see autumn. All right, so depending on where you are, if you're in the southern hemisphere, you're entering or you've just entered into the fall season. And in the northern hemisphere, we're entering into spring. So with this sort of nod to Australia and the southern hemisphere, I feel like this person may be coming into your life within the next few weeks or months. I feel this person is somebody who's unattached. I feel they've done a lot of healing work to release any old baggage or relationships. I feel that they are 100% available is what I'm getting. And I feel also the way the Elder is kind of looking at us, this is somebody who's going to really, truly adore you, Capricorn. And we see the Heart Guardian. Wow, so beautiful energy. Again, there's a nod to the color red. I don't know if they're going to be wearing red. I did also see they might have red bed sheets, but I don't know how you would know that until later. But this is somebody who is, yeah, I love that red roses. They match the roses here that I have. This is going to be a reciprocated, very passionate love. But I feel there's like a little bit of a sedated quality to this person's energy, but it's not like docile or boring. It's just that they're calm, they're peaceful, they're really grounded, and they're going to be very deeply passionate is what I'm getting. Not only about the work that they do, how they live their lives, but most of all about you, Capricorn. Ooh, I love that. And there's also something very important here about feathers. So you may be seeing feathers as a sign or synchronicity before you meet this person, or if you're asking about, how they feel, or is it this person? I do feel that you're going to get feathers, particularly brown feathers, brown or sort of like earthy toned feathers. Birds do seem to be important either as their animal totem or, spirit guide, or maybe yours. I love this energy though. I really, really do. I love this energy. This is somebody who's also quite adaptive. This is somebody who's not going to be too rigid in their thoughts and their behaviors. They're much more of a go with the flow type person. Now this person may be a Libra. This person may also work in counseling. Now, they could also work in law, but this is somebody who's a really good mediator. This is somebody who appreciates balance. They may be ruled by Venus, or maybe your Venus signs are quite compatible. This is somebody who likes things to be beautiful. They like the finer things in life. I'm feeling too, this person will probably have quite a nice music collection. And I do see that if they've done a lot of traveling, they've picked up some pretty nice like artwork or trinkets, or I'm thinking of the Spanish word obsequios, which are like little memories from places where they've traveled. So I do feel this is somebody who, whether that's magnets, shot glasses, or art from wherever they've traveled. I do feel this person is quite intriguing. They're quite worldly is what I'm getting. They're going to be fair and balanced, like fairness and harmony in relationships is going to be really important to them. And they may actually work as like, whether this is like a substance abuse counselor, marriage counseling, they could be a lawyer, or they're just somehow they're a mediator. I really like this energy for you. All right, they're viewing you as their perfect match, the Six of Pentacles, although you may have different traditions, religion, beliefs, backgrounds. This person is seeing you as their soulmate, as a perfect match. This is somebody who's going to, it's like such a balanced energy with the Justice and the Six of Pentacles. This is an equal exchange. This is reciprocity. This is loving each other equally, being attracted to each other equally. I feel this is just two peas in a pod type energy for my Capricorns out there. So Spirit's advice for you is the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is so compatible with you. You may work with this person or know them through work, maybe even friends, but this is something that if you decide to put time and effort into this Capricorn, this is something that's really going to grow. The Three of Pentacles tells me you're both on the same page. You both have the same sort of vision and values, and you see the future together. And it's beautiful. It's balanced. It's sort of like, it's perfect energy, although nothing is quite perfect, but there's like this perfect balance that you guys can achieve. So we see the Tower, Aries and Scorpio energy. So this is interesting. So I do feel that, Capricorns, if you are carrying around any sort of baggage from past relationships, or you're still holding on to somebody from the past, Spirit's telling you to let that tower fall, because this person who's coming towards you is going to be such a perfect match and have such a balancing and healing effect on you that you're going to be in this energy of the past. What? Who is that? And I'm seeing that with the Autumn, release the old and rest. So some of my Capricorns, you've been single for a while, or this person might not be coming in tomorrow or this week, but remember, with the Tower, this is divine intervention. And Spirit wants you to be the highest expression of yourself in order to bring this person towards you. And yeah, it's like letting go of the past, because this is like a totally new cycle in love where, love and let yourself be loved. There's all this reciprocity here, Capricorn. I just love this. I just keep hearing and seeing perfect match, perfect match. This is somebody who's tender, loving, and compassionate, but they're also strong when they need to be. But they're also like, this is your anchor. Like this Justice card, I'm seeing this is your anchor. This is somebody who's wise beyond their years. This is somebody who holds space for others to heal. They're kind, caring, and compassionate. I just love it. I love it. There may be a racial or ethnic difference between you. I keep getting that. So whether it's, it's race, religion, traditions, beliefs, but it's really not going to matter at all, because you guys are just so perfectly suited for one another. Now remember, obviously nobody's perfect and no relationship is perfect. But this feels pretty close to it. So spends their money quickly, which always indicates to me that this person has stability. This is somebody who definitely does quite well for themselves, and they're not going to hold back if they take you out on a date or they buy you presents. This is somebody who really values quality over quantity is what I'm getting. So they may not have like a whole bunch of shoes, but the shoes they own are good quality and, nice, for example. Okay, it doesn't have to be shoes. It can be anything. They have lost a loved one within the last year. Okay, so I do see that they have, maybe suffered a loss in the family or somebody that's very close to them. And they may have blue eyes. Interesting. Now with this card, I'm always sort of hesitant to say yes, that they have blue eyes, but they definitely have eyes that are on the lighter end of the spectrum. So if they have like dark brown eye, I'm sorry, if they have brown eyes, it's going to be light brown. If they have green eyes, it's going to be light green. If they have blue eyes, it's going to be, you know, light blue. And they may come from overseas. So you're connecting with somebody who is probably from a different country, or they have roots from a different culture or tradition than your own. I love this, Capricorn. I really do. We've got strong Aries and Scorpio, Libra energy as well. I see that there's just going to be really nice compatibility between the two of you. Now let's see what other messages we can get from Spirit for my dearest Capricorns. So it could be a Pisces, all right? So it doesn't have to be, though. This is more of an energy read than a signs read, but take what resonates. So an air of mystery surrounds this watery sign, though they can be quiet, their thoughts and emotions run deep. I do get that, because I kind of get this, like I said, this sort of sedated, calm energy about them, but it's also going to be really mysterious, and it's not because they're, you know, there's nothing behind those eyes, right? It's actually because they are quite deep. All right, and twin soul. So for many of you, this is somebody who's going to mirror you in a lot of ways, Capricorn. They could be a fellow Capricorn. I referred you to the Cancerian reading in the beginning, and that might be, you know, the opposite end of your, they might be very different from you, but at the same way, like perfectly suited for you. So I know that nobody completes you, but what they're showing me is yin yang energy. So each having what the other one wants or needs. But this is going to be a mirror of yourself, a connection that intends for you to both balance your feminine and masculine energies and evolve your soul. So it's an intense soul connection, maybe a twin flame. And we get leader. So yeah, despite this person kind of having this calm, anchoring energy, they have this cardinal energy. This person, and that would be cardinal signs, for example, are Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Aries. And so we see Capricorn, we see Cancer, we see Aries coming through here as well. So this person is comfortable taking charge and exhibits confidence in their decisions. They may be in a management role or they're in a leadership role. This person is by no means afraid to step up and take the lead. But I also feel that they're very observant, and they like to see how other people behave before they sort of assert themselves. And we get strong earth. So earth rules the root chakra. I feel they're very connected to Mother Earth. They may have a tendency to be towards rigidity, but you know, I'm not really getting that. I get more than anything that they're more stable, practical, but also it's such a healing energy I'm picking up on for my dear Capricorns out there. All right, so, and balanced. So let the old, like I feel with the tower there, just like let the old fall away. This is an energy that you're manifesting because you've been up leveling. You're balancing your masculine and feminine. That's why, and when you're in the frequency to call in the right type of person for you. All right, Capricorn, so we get physical connection, so don't worry. You're going to be very, very attracted to one another. I kind of feel this is not somebody you're going to meet online. Okay, this is somebody who's kind of, you know, they probably had an analog youth, and they may be a little bit of, you know, it's a funny word, and excuse me for the little grammar lesson here, but vocabulary lesson, but a Luddite, right? A self-proclaimed Luddite, which is somebody who likes to do things sort of in a more analog way. Not to say that they don't have a computer or a smartphone or something like that. I mean, it's almost unavoidable this day and age, but I feel this person is going to really appreciate kind of like an old-fashioned way of doing things. And you are absolutely going to have a very strong physical connection. This is somebody who's going to rather like show up at your house or make a phone call rather than, you know, be double tapping and liking, you know, stories and photos and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just kind of get this person's a little bit old school. We get a little confirmation there. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. So yeah. Now, obviously it is possible this is somebody you've dealt with before, but I'm from 99.9% of you, I'm getting it's somebody brand new. This is just going to be a very healing connection for you. And I was getting that message really strong here with the tower. Just let the past go. I know that's way easier said than done, but I feel this person's going to also very quickly help that past sort of disappear or dissipate because it's such a loving, balanced, interesting connection. Yeah, and again, Spirit's doubling down on that healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. Absolutely. Absolutely. And disguise. So it could be a secret admirer. Some elements of this relationship are hidden, and we do see that there's an air of mystery around this person. But I'm just getting a strong message. Go for it, Capricorn. Go for it. It feels like it's your person. All right, so let's pull some letters. This could be their initials, or it could form words that are somehow relevant to you. Could be your initials. It really could be anything. So use your intuition. And it may not make any sense to you right now, but it may, in the future. So we have the letter D. We have S, T. Now, those of you who are quick, get your mind out of the gutter because we see STD, but don't, but don't worry, I'm not really getting that. I was just telling you if you're seeing that, you're wrong. All right, so this is so funny. You know what they're showing me? They're telling me Datsun. I don't even think they make those cars anymore. This person may have a little bit of an older car. Maybe they restore cars, or they just kind of like vintage cars. That's a really funny message I just got in there. So we have DTSSUS. So I'm also hearing Dustin or Justin for maybe a male name. But we could also see Tess, or a female name with 2 S's in it. But it doesn't have to be the case. Again, it could just be 1 or 2 of these letters resonate, or maybe all of them in some way. It's interesting. They're showing me dusts, right? Dust and dust. And I do feel this person, they might come from somewhere, okay, which is quite dusty, wherever, that could be anywhere in the world. But sort of a drier, dustier climate, or maybe that's where they live, or maybe that's where you meet. Again, it doesn't have to. I really want you to use your intuition with these letters, Capricorn. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. If these messages resonate, I'm going to ask that you like, share, subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that little wiggly bell as well, which will update you when I upload new content. All right, Capricorns, I'm so excited for you. This seems beautiful. Take care.